everybody.
Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. I'm Trenny, this is C. Today we have an unboxing for you, so pull up a dram.
Yeah.
And get yourself ready, because today we got a really special one.
Sure do.
We've been looking forward to this one for quite a while.
We have. You're right.
We've kind of... have we tried this version?
Not this exact one, but last year at the Whiskey Festival we had the Lot 40 cask strength, but this is the newer version that came out with the premium spirit release this year.
Lot 40 cask strength, 11 years old, 58.4% alcohol. Why don't you show the people and maybe just uncork it and do it all right now?
Let's get popping. There it is.
Very cool looking bottle.
Beautiful. Kind of a brass, coppery kind of look to it. Okay.
Cool.
Let's find the tag on the side here. Let's do that.
Oh, right on me. Perfect.
Here we go. Oh. Oh no.
Break off?
Nope. It's just got a
It's just very loose sounding.
It's got a loose cork, that's all. But I mean, it seals pretty tight. It just... Okay, a little pop there. But, yeah, it's kind of slid out. Bit of a loose turd.
It's okay. That's what we seem to be calling our loose corks there, is loose turds. Wet loose turd.
Wet turd.
Lot 40 puts out, you know, even their regular
base product is really delicious stuff. So this being kind of like the build up of the base product. It's the height of Lot 40.
It's the height of Lot 40.
And this is one of Dr. Don Livermore's creations. Yes. And he is the master blender of Pernod Ricard, or Wiser's is...
Corby's.
So the guy is just putting out amazing stuff.
Amazing Canadian whiskey. Putting Canadian whiskey kind of on the map, which we as Canadians are proud of.
Yes, for
and,
sure.
Because some people brush aside Canadian whiskey like it's, you know, doesn't have much to offer in different flavor profiles and whatnot. And gotta say, Lot 40 is
one of the best.
One of the best. So let's just dig in. I think. Okay. I mean, we're not going to give full review, but looking at the color, it's nice and copper toned. Is that a
copper? Yeah,
copper tone. That's sunscreen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so it has a malty, kind of a spicy, zingy.
It's a little less of that kind of rye bread tropical thing that you
come to get from Lot 40.
You get from Lot 40, but it's still...
It's a little bit more kind of toffee-ish.
Yeah, there is some sweetness there that's quite good.
And it's got the heat to it, the spicy heat, for sure. And this one's, because this one's bottled at, I don't know if you said it, 58.4%. It's a monster.
That's a good strength.
A real monster.
This, you can tell that the nose is going to open up on this one.
Yeah.
It's a little closed off yet. We've had it in a room that is room temperature.
But it's we pulled it out of the garage to let it...
So it's a little cooler, but... Oh yeah, already, like, just letting it sit for a minute, even, it's starting to open up.
Getting some zing and some bite to it.
Zing, bite, little bit of fruit notes in there. Oh yeah, this is going to be a good one. Should we just dig into the flavor a little bit?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's try it out.
Okay, here we go.
Wow. 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 That is a face taker over. That Lot 40 flavor is there in full force. Cask strength does
it's good.
Emboldens. It embiggens this one.
Biggie sizes it. Okay, so it is tangy.
Yeah.
Not like a young tangy, but like an on-purpose
Well,
tangy.
and there's age to this one. This is 11 years old.
and there's a heat to it, but there's a sweetness to it.
It has a little bit of that, the heat being from the rye flavors on this one. And as you let it kind of settle down on your palate, it turns creamy and then sort of fades into a dry, sort of like a red wine finish.
Mm-hmm. But very nice.
Toffees in there.
It's a very unique whiskey, Lot 40, in itself. In the way that it is Jolly Ranchery, sweet and sour.
Yeah.
A little bit lemony.
It's kind of like that watermelon Jolly Rancher to it. You know, it's funny because it is very unique and specific. We have about 300 whiskeys here right now.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I pulled out Lot 40 without you seeing what it was and gave you a glass and you had one sip. You're like, or I don't think even you even
I smelled it.
Smelt it. You're like, oh, is this Lot 40?
Yeah. It's very
it's,
unique.
You know, when there's that much whiskey around and you can pinpoint it instantly, that
tells you something
usually
about
a good
it,
sign,
yeah.
right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the nose is opening up to a little bit more of like a sourdough bread kind of a thing.
Just very bold. It's pretty big.
It is pretty big, especially on the flavor.
And yeah, just rich and tangy and tart, but sweet. It's a very unique whiskey.
Yeah, it is very unique.
And
I quite like it. Like a lot of people, they don't know how to take Canadian whiskey, I think, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, I think, you could show people after it's had maybe, you know, a quarter of the bottle down to open up, and people would really get into this one. Nice flavors on there. And it tastes clean, like it's very fresh and clean. Once you've had that chance to let it settle down and open up and the finish, let it fade out a bit, you can tell that it's a well-made spirit.
And we have bottle number 2,784 out of 4,020.
We got like the midway. We got the midsection.
So, interesting stuff, but like really good.
This is nice, and I think the more I'm tasting it, and the nose is opening up, and there's a lot of layers and a lot of different things going on.
Yeah, you could spend some time with this one. And I'll be curious as this bottle goes down how that flavor is impacted.
Absolutely.
Really interesting,
really nice.
Really fun.
Good stuff. I'm glad we got this purchase.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I think that's all I have for today.
I think that's all we got to say about this one. So,
very good
go
stuff.
out, get yourself a bottle, then you can let it open up with us.
Yeah.
We will review this in a couple
full
months.
review.
And give you our like full out thoughts.
Yeah.
But so far, first impressions.
Very good.
Very good.
Good start. Okay, great.
Right.
Thanks.
Cheers, everybody.
Penny and C, drinking whiskey, describing all the flavors for you and me. Irish, Scotch, bourbon and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.